everybody. So, if you're wondering why I am at Silverglade Manor and standing behind this beautiful gelding, it's because I'm trying out this beautiful boy to potentially be my own personal horse. So, I know you guys are probably so confused. You're like, Coco, you just posted a video about trying out peasant horses. And I'm like, yeah. Well, funny story. I actually ended up getting Luna and Arrow, but yeah, so they are home and they're doing well, but yeah, I did not get a chance to post that video now. Maybe I'll do it, I'm not sure, but that's all the information you guys are gonna know for now. So yeah, we brought home Luna and Arrow a couple of weeks ago, and they're doing great. They're in the lesson program, they're getting used to Golden Leaf, and yeah, so for a while I've been telling you guys that I've been looking for my own personal horse, and I haven't had my own personal horse for a long time. When I first moved to Golden Leaf, I had a lot on my plate, and I just started riding horses that needed to be trained there. Like, I was riding Pumpkin for a good chunk of time, and I didn't really have time to ride any other horses, so that is why I am looking for a personal horse. And I've been looking and keeping my eye out for a personal horse for a long time. And so yeah, this is Man in the Moon, aka Prince, and he is the most beautiful gelding. And he was at the Silverglade Manor riding stables, the SEC, and I had the privilege to ride him today. So yeah, he is tied up here, and I get to tack him up and take him over some jumps. He is also experienced in dressage and eventing, and he also is an experienced hunter-jumper. But he has done a few hunter jumps, and he's still a pretty young boy. He's 9 or 10. Yeah, so he is 8, 9, or 10. I'm not quite sure. I have to double check his paperwork. But yeah, so he is still quite young, but he is a great boy. He is still a tiny bit green, so he might not act totally amazing, but I am looking forward to riding him, so let's get into the video. So I already put on my riding helmet because it's always a great habit to do when you're tacking up a horse, because you don't know what they're going to do, especially if this is the first horse, like the first time you're riding the horse. So yeah, I put on his saddle pad and the regular black saddle that I always use, and he didn't seem to puff up a lot, but I just wanted to double check and run his girth through just to make sure. And then I exchanged his halter for a bridle. Then I went ahead and put on his open front boots because I thought that was smart, because we're going to be doing some jumping, and I just don't want to hurt this horse. If this is my first time riding him, yeah. Okay, so I have him all tacked up, and he is so handsome. Oh my goodness, guys. Look how handsome he is. Yeah, so I'm going to be testing him out. I'm going to lead him into the arena, and we'll get going. Okie dokie, so I led him into the arena, and I let Lynn hold him while I hopped on. yeah, so he did super great in the walk. His walk was really steady, easygoing, and forward, and I just kind of relaxed in the saddle and let him do his thing. So yeah, it was really enjoyable walk. He had a really smooth, easygoing walk. His ears were forward, he was focused, he was paying attention to me, he was listening to me, and that's all I really wanted in a horse, is to really be respected. And he did flinch a little bit when we went past um, some of the higher obstacles, or a horse was being led out of the arena, or some noises, and he did spook a tiny bit. Here, if you see, he just kind of went off track a little bit, but then he got right onto the line again, and yeah. Then I asked him for a rising trot, and I quickly found his pace, so it was kind of hard to get the hang of it, as it always is posting on a new horse, but quickly I got the hang of it, and we had a really great ride. That owned him said that he could go up to 3-4 or 3-5, but I'm sure he can go higher with the help of me and um, some lessons and training in the future. If I get Prince, which is not a definite, but I am thinking about it. He is a beautiful boy, and I was really impressed with him. And after I went in the rocking canter, after a couple strides, I urged him into a collected canter, a little bit of a hand gallop, and then we soared over this oxa right here. It was like kind of yellow, and he did great, and then I lined him up for the next cross rail. And then we went over a little course for a little bit, and then I pulled him down. He really paid attention to me, and I was really grateful for that. He kept his ears forward, and he really listened to me the whole time. Okay, so I just had a little jumping lesson on Prince, and he did awesome. I'm so proud of how he did, and I was just really amazed that he could clear that height. I was a little nervous, to be honest, at first, because I haven't jumped that height in a long time. But he really was great, and I really enjoyed all of what he was able to offer me. So now we're going to be going in the flat arena, and I'll show you some clips of our dressage lesson. So I just finished my ride with Prince here. He was absolutely amazing. I was so proud of how he did, and it was just really a blessing and a privilege to ride him. And I got to take part in riding at the SCC arena, and I've always wanted to ride here. I've ridden here when I was really little, but that was when it was not renovated, and now it looks amazing. They painted the walls, they redid the jumps, and it looks just 100% better. So yeah, and I really enjoyed riding with Prince, and now I'm going to be tacking him up, and I'll see you guys at home and what my decision is. So yeah.